This is an unboxing of a TDR 90cc pit bike. There's the box dimensions, weighs about 50 kilograms. This is the 70cc version that we built yesterday. 90cc version will be very similar to this. This is a bike in its frame with the cardboard box removed. The rear tyre is installed, but the main bolt for the shock absorber in the rear has got to be installed. The crankcase, front wheel that's got to be installed, the front guards, there's the stickers that come with it. Kickstarter, some cable ties in there that need to be cut off. So you need a pair of side cutters, handlebars that have got to be installed, the bolts for the handlebars, fuel tank and the seat. All the guards are covered with cellophane to protect them a little bit. And we've got to remove this steel frame and these 14mm bolts. All this metal work's quite sharp, so I prefer to remove all that right from the start. Some of the tools need to get started. We need some oil pretty early on. Need some sockets, some spanners, a set of Allen keys, very handy. There's some tools included with the bike, but they're not particularly good quality. It doesn't hurt to have a few variants around. We've just unpacked the front wheel, the toolkit that comes with it, that's got the gear lever in it, the breather pipe for the fuel, and some tools. There's the brackets for the handlebars, petrol cap, front guards, and the number plate, which I haven't yet worked out how to put on. Now we're going to remove the frame to get that out of the way so we can start assembling it. The handlebars are still sitting in with the bike. They're attached by cables to the front brake and the accelerator. Okay, so we've got all the brackets off the bike, so we can get around it now. Still sitting in the base frame where it supports the back wheel. And now we're going to come around the front and release the front forks by unscrewing this support. That'll free the front forks, and then we can stand the front up and put the front wheel in and the front mud guards. So I've released this bracket now. Now we can unscrew the axle and the support where it's attached to the base bracket. Then we can move the handlebars out between the front forks and mount them on the top of the stem. put it up on the stand now because I find it easier to install the front wheel than trying to line the brakes up when it's up on the stand. So I've just got it sitting on the stand, and I also have to install, I'll put the bolt in this rear shock absorber. We'll do that now. Okay, so we've got the front wheel on, sits in the brake nicely, all spins nice and freely. Put the rear shock absorber mount installed and done that up. The next bit now is to do the front mud guards. We've also got the handlebars. They came up through between the forks. We've bolted those on the top of the stem. Front mud guards and number plate are on now. Handlebars are in place. Done all those bolts up. Put the front brake pedal on. It's the oil filler, which we'll use in a minute. Here's the battery under the rear of the bike. To get the electric start going, you need to connect the battery terminals up. Put the gear change lever on, petrol cap and the breather pipe, and connected the battery up. Just gone around the bike and checked all the other cables. Taken it off the stand now. Put the stickers on. Put some fuel in the petrol tank. It's full of oil. We're just going to run it for a few minutes, then change that first lot of oil out, and then it's ready to go. We'll just start the bike. Starts nicely with the electric starter and the kick starter. Just let it heat up for a couple of minutes, and then we change the first lot of oil.
Yeah, does oil and petrol go together?
Just change the oil.
What do you want?
A bit hard to see, but there's a few metal shavings and things in the bottom there, so we're changing out that initial lot of oil. Then we've got to fill up with the new oil. There's the 90 and the 70cc version. Both running. Slightly different setup in the rear.